G'day my friends, Marty Wee here from Marty's Garden. I've got Karen behind the camera for the first time in ages and she stole my hat.
Your hat's right there.
No, you stole it, I know you did. Stop lying.
I'm not.
Anyway, we've got an exciting video for you today, a vlog, because Karen's on holidays, she's practicing behind the camera, and we're going to get some really cool info going to you guys about this worm farm. Because I'm not using it anymore, but I want to let you know who it's for, why, and the pros and cons. But first we're going to start off why I'm not using it. Well, basically they're a very small worm farm. I'm a micro farmer. I like to breed and feed, and I'm creating all these new ways to farm worms at the moment. And it's just not efficient for me. There's just too much workload to get sort of minute maximum output. So I've got all these other big, massive systems happening in worm farms all over the place, and breeding stations and windrows and all that type of cool stuff. But I still do recommend this worm farm for those, hang on, because we will be talking that in a little while, and it may just be right for you. But first, let's look at the pros of this. Now, it's a small farm. It's probably only about 2/3 the size or even half of some of the farms out there. And it's nice and light. Everything's nice and light and easy to move around. You've got 2 tiers, so you can actually feed down the bottom, and then once they finish feeding, put the top one on, and then they'll move up and migrate through, and you collect your castings down below. It also fits under a sink. It'll fit into the kitchen cupboard or something like that, maybe into laundry underneath the washing machine, in any of those places where it's a small space, because they don't really get smelly when you worm farm properly and you don't overfeed the system. Also, it's really strong and durable. I've had it out in the weather, haven't I, Karen, for like 6 months.
6 months?
You reckon? Oh, you haven't seen it because you don't go out there anymore. Too busy gaming.
Yes.
So, here it is. Look, it's a strong, sturdy farm. And I love the size of the holes in it. And look, it really just got left out in the elements, not in the sun, but I gave it a wash down, a rub down, and it's perfect. So we've got like a catchment tray down the bottom for your liquid, so you can get your worm tea going. And there's sort of like a bit of a tray here sort of thing to slide to stop the worms from coming through. There's a little tray that comes with it that slides underneath it that catches your liquid as it comes through. And it's a strong and sturdy farm. Like, these things that just absolutely last for years, and they're pretty stylish compared to a lot of the worm farms out there. They just look terrible, I reckon. And this is a really good looking farm. Like, if this was twice the size, I'd probably would have kept one like in motion and kept it going and just put it out there on the veranda, because they're really good looking worm farms. And look, if you've got a little apartment or something like that, or you're just growing a few potted herbs, a few plants, great way to just get some type of free fertiliser from the liquid and the castings for your herbs and things. So people that are on balconies and apartments, this is really perfect for you guys that have maybe got half a dozen plants and you just want to do it more organic, you want to recycle a little bit, and you like the idea of owning a worm farm and doing some recycling. Also, for people starting their first worm farm, or as a gift towards someone who's just getting started and not really sure about it, you start off about 500 to 1,000 worms in this, no problem, and start learning how to farm worms. It's a pretty cool little farm. I do recommend it. I'm just not using it at the moment because it's not practical for me, and who knows what's going to happen with these worm farms that are lying around. If someone drops around, maybe I'll give them to them at a really, really cheap price. Anyway, that's it for the maize worm farm. What do you think about the maize worm farm, Karen?
I think it sounds good for a beginner.
Is it stylish?
Yeah.
Stylish compared to the other ones, huh? So what we want to do is get some feedback from you guys. Are you using the maize worm farm? Are you considering using it? What's your thoughts on it? Love to hear from you down in the comments box down below. That's it for me from this vlog. Have a great day. Happy gardening. So bye, Karen.
See you guys.
And we'll see you at the next video real soon. I've got to come in for the flexi hand. We're a long way away. You ready, Karen?
Yeah.
Bye for now.